still clap like a bitch. I see. Welcome back to another episode. Not another. We might as well
welcome
say,
back to OYS season 2. Season 2.
Oh, stop it. You see now, listen, it's the season 2 for me. All the bad girls say that nowadays, I heard.
Okay.
Welcome back to season 2, or welcome to season 2 of the OYS Series podcast. This is why I hired Maleh. He know how to think on the fly, because boy, that boy did not study for this test, but he knew the answers.
Hired me? No, we ain't talking about this. There's a lot of podcasts that's breaking up and trying to figure out who owns power.
We get it. We get into that, man. We didn't break up. They're gonna assume right off the rip that we broke up. But nonetheless, it's episode 55. Anybody you got?
55?
Terrell Suggs.
Definitely Terrell Suggs. Bang.
Terrell Suggs, Mr. Bane himself. But welcome back, man. I miss you guys. I'm glad to be back. I'm feeling good. Had a great day. Bro, you still got the little eyeballs looking up.
Yo,
you
John
your
Morant is...
okay, the game over. Time to lock in.
John Morant hit him with the call you.
They deserve us to lock in after being gone for almost 2 months.
All right, let me do the intro, man. Yo, it's season 2.
Oh, before we get started, actually, this shirt is by design. This is not wrinkled. Just in case somebody thinking that it's literally by design, very expensive. But what was you going to say, Poppy?
Listen, it's OYS Serious. What? Damn.
Oh, my God.
Damn. All right, listen.
Yo, anyways, I already introed the pod. Let's get straight into it. I had a great morning, man. Let me start it. Yeah. Had a great year, I should also say, coming in. Actually, no, I'll take that way back. Not a great year starting in. I got sick a couple of weeks ago. You could probably still hear it in my sinuses, but, not COVID like these other folks out here. But that being said, I had a great morning. Woke up like 6 a.m. I think God was just like, yo, like, this time, like let's get back into shape. Let's, you know what I'm saying, let's lock in type of shit. I've been going to the gym, but I haven't been locked in, you know what I mean? So had a great workout this morning, went to work, got a lot of energy. I texted you like 2 days ago. I was like, all right, we officially back this week. We don't need to explain why we've been gone, what happened. We just want to jump straight into it. It's a new year, season 2 of the OYS podcast, and I'm excited to be back. You
don't want to tell the people what we've been doing on our break?
We could touch on that. It's been so long now. I really don't even remember what it was. I know initially when you came here, we recorded a pod. But then you went back home and you took a little break also. So we took a break together. Apparently, I should have podded myself. I don't know why I needed you. But honestly, it's a refreshing break. As I tell this story, I know you're paying attention, even though your eyeballs are still moving upwards.
Don't forget, bro. I got ghosts in this house. Don't forget.
Nah, it was definitely a refreshing break. But I mean, on my end, it was mostly your end that, you know what I mean, you were, you know what I'm saying, getting some personal things together, getting it up and running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I became a full-time dad.
Yes, sir. So. Officially. Blah, blah,
yeah, so I was out here changing diapers, putting babies to sleep, and all that stuff. So I was trying to accommodate that. Also with work, man, I don't know what's going on at work, but that shit start getting hectic.
You're feeling it.
Shit start getting hectic.
Because everybody getting COVID and they stay home and they want to eat chips.
Oh yeah, I told you my whole family damn near got COVID right now, and I was just with them Saturday, so probably gonna hit me a little bit later.
This new COVID wave is interesting because I think it's catching all the people that was the I didn't get COVID till now wave. You know,
no, I already said this. With the vaccine, it kind of feels like the the unvaxxed or Kyrie Irving and people won, because the vaccine people are all getting it, and then they're like, bro, what was the point of getting the shot? But also, I think the people that's suffering the most is what you said, the people that have never received COVID before. The people that never caught COVID
those are the
before.
ones that are feeling it.
Yep.
The ones that do got the vaccine and also got the antibodies, they're the one that's like, all right, a little cough. But it's those folks that were the, I don't know, maybe immune to it crowd, and they're feeling it now. It's a weird wave because, and it's actually not really weird. It's what I thought it would be at this point in the COVID. It's funny because I just saw a tweet where someone said, "What makes people think we're at the middle of I think they said the middle of COVID or the end of COVID? Maybe we're just in the beginning." So I was like, "Oh, wow,
it could be
sexy." But anyways, it's getting real out there. It doesn't feel like it. It's weird.
No, it feels like it. It feels like it. For sure.
In New York State, it probably feels like it because I know you guys shut down a lot of A lot of stores there, including the Apple store. So it definitely
Apple
feels like you
closed?
guys are getting hit. A lot of Apple in New York City, it is.
Oh.
I don't know if it is in Buffalo. I know in New York City, they shut down a lot of the stores back to shutdown mode. So it's interesting because I know over here the numbers are getting high too, but I don't think the governor can afford another shutdown in an aspect of people are gonna go crazy.
No, it's not that they can't afford it. They're not planning to shut down. They spent too much money.
I think we're past affording, just because people are not even going back to work, so they don't give a shit at all. So
no, I don't think the government gonna print any more money. There ain't gonna be no more stimulus.
No. Well, I'm already hearing there's another stimulus coming.
Don't believe
in,
it.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying, I'm blessed enough. But they're you know my crowd over here.
Oh, you actually you received those checks?
That plugs. Yeah. I don't make it. I can't even pretend to make more than what they say you need to. But anyways, it's really interesting. It's for me, honestly, and it's always weird like this, and I hope it doesn't happen. Every time I lock down on my fitness journey, boom, the gym closed. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, so I don't know if I should take this as a sign. If it's fine, you know what I'm saying, staying at the weight I am for the rest of my life. But also a lot of these folks that are getting heart attacks at 30, 35 is scary too.
Damn,
you forget about shit like that.
We know getting heart attacks at that age.
No, nobody personally,
okay.
but you know what I'm saying, you're hearing these stories of young cats getting heart attacks. And I'm like,
but the one thing that changed for me since the last this pod, ain't no gym life no more. I ain't been in the gym in so long. Ain't no I went back probably a week ago, 2 weeks ago. They ain't go back since, nigga. I've been eating Holsters, Twinkies.
Because you nasty just because they say you have to wear a mask and that changed your whole perspective
that
on working
actually
out.
shifted a lot. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna lie. But nope, it's just the weather. It's too cold. It's just
You
too
think
cold.
so?
Yes, for sure. I don't want to leave the house, bro. It's just too
I feel
cold.
you.
These last 3 days
feel
in
you.
Buffalo, we recording this, what is January 11th or 12th? 11th
Yeah.
on Tuesday. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you live in Buffalo, today was freezing.
It was brick. I heard the game coming up this week is gonna be brick too.
I believe it. It's freezing outside. It's not like it's masked. No, it's cold, bro. You need a skelly, a thermal, hoodie, everything you could get, nigga, because this shit is too cold out here. I ain't never seen it like this, but you know everybody says that when they see.
You got a long drive to your gym?
Oh, 20 minute. 20 minute, and also that's included with stopping by Mama Duke's house. Also, that's included.
Is that long?
Yeah, it's a minute. It's It's not me. It's not back in the day where it was only 1 minute.
It's weird. My thing for me, it's like about 12, 13 minutes without traffic. But I like to drive to the gym for some reason.
Nope, because I usually use all the songs that I was going to use in the gym in the car.
Nope. I don't do that.
Yep.
I do not play myself. I go straight to a podcast. I don't care if I got to re-listen a podcast.
Gotcha.
I go straight. Sometimes though, I get in a mood where you know what I'm saying, there's a song in my head and I throw it on, like this amazing Weekend album that we're going to talk about. And I'm cruising to the gym and I'm feeling good and it just gets me rolling. But we can roll in straight into music. There's not a lot of music to talk about, specifically just the Weekend and Gunna that dropped last Friday. And Gunna shit, like I said, it did triple garbage can, and I'm a big Gunna fan, especially in the gym. It just didn't do it for me. On the other hand, boy, that Weekend, he was singing to me.
Listen, you do sound sick, or is it my headphones? Something going on?
No, it's my nose is still stuffed.
Okay,
yeah.
got you.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm still recovering.
That's disgusting. Make sure you have your disinfection wipes around me. But no, listen, the Gunna album was trash. To me personally, it was. The beats are hard. There's some hard shit. But I'm really comparing Gunna to Gunna. Especially he named this Drip Season 4.
Yes. I am too. Yeah.
Yeah, he named this Drip Season 4, and Drip Season 2. I believe Drip Season 2 was the one. And I love the other one. The Drip Season 3 was amazing for me. All them shits was hard, but this one was this one was decent. It wasn't completely. I know you're saying double can trash. It got some songs.
No, I'm reaching on it, but it wasn't what I expected.
It didn't have a hit on there that Gunna usually has. That's not big hit.
But I don't think for me, Gunna's not a hit person. It's that hidden gem where he just
flowing.
Beat,
That's what I'm saying.
The Atlanta, he
got that.
There was nothing on there for me.
Yeah, Too Easy is fire, but that shit came out a long time ago. So Future dropped 2 great verses on that album. 21 verse was amazing. I love him and Kodak.
Baby verse. Yeah.
Baby is destroying any rapper he's with.
All the features, all the features did it for me.
So that's good. That's good enough for me. The Live Wild is hard from Gunna. A couple of them just is nice. Poochie Bag or something like that. The one he did Freddie Gibbs. Well, he did this say it's not. That shit is hard too. It's a couple hard records, but the reason why this shit is so not that garbage when it really is because it came next to that Weeknd album. And
explain this to me. What's your beef with the Weeknd album?
The Weeknd album is.
I know we've been going back and forth, joking, or whatever.
I wasn't joking.
Okay. What is your beef with the Weeknd album?
The Weeknd album sounds.
That's the hydration for me. My bad. Go ahead.
No, he's stupid. It sounds.
I'm bringing that shit to 22.
Listen. I turned on the Weeknd. You text me. You on a different time. I go to sleep a little early now. You text.
By the way, when I first played that album, I was laying on a comfortable carpet, sick as fuck, and it took me to another stratosphere. So it might be the moment, but go ahead.
Yeah, but you text me, it's fire. I said, oh shit, I forgot the Weeknd gonna drop. I'm gonna bump it. I text you back. I'm gonna listen to it, but Gunna first.
Yeah.
Especially Gunna if I'm going to work. Then I was like, fuck it, let's do the Weeknd.
But can you agree with that? Timing and when you listen to music is important?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
And that's why I was getting to the point.
Was gonna be,
I was 5 in the morning. I turned that shit on. It just sounded garbage as fuck.
5 in the morning? What are you doing 5 in the morning? You working 5 in the morning?
Yeah. I listen to music at 5 in the morning. I'm working.
Oh, no. Come on. Stop it.
What you mean?
Stop it. Gunna is I'm working music. Gunna is
No,
music.
Gunna, I didn't want to do Gunna.
The Weeknd, you're not clocking in for a 9 to 5 trying to listen to that album. There's no way you're gonna enjoy it. No fucking way.
So where you listen to? I don't club. I don't do coke. Where would you think this party? Where would you think this music will work at? It definitely ain't working in the gym. I just told you buy a fucking linen drape or something. You know, a 1300 thread count, whatever. I don't know, bed sheet. Wrap yourself around it, butt ass naked, and play that shit, bro. This is the worst Weeknd album by far. But
okay, I mean, if you're comparing it to other Weeknd album, I'm not. You're not gonna get any.
So the Weeknd album, so he's trying to get his '80s disco shit going on, trying to make it seem. I didn't even want.
He's not trying. He's doing well with it.
He's doing horrible.
The problem is
he's doing horrible.
No, no. And I'll tell you why he's doing well is because you 200 IQ niggas that got the Tory Lanez version of that 70 vibes are stuck on that argument where Tory already did it. What the fuck you mean Tory already?
No.
Weeknd had an album live.
No, it's not Tory already did it. Tory did it better than him than his last album and this album. But that's another story for another day. Tory album.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a
no. I want to talk about this Weeknd album. The problem with this Weeknd album, he seemed like he's stuck in this box of the 80s, whatever he's trying to do. And he's just not doing it well.
It's just his last 2 albums. In my opinion, I think this is just a continuation of what he probably had already when he had that album, but it's just a lot of tracks he had left over and he's just releasing it.
No,
After Hours, terms of what you mentioned today, where he's already After Hours, a lot of these songs that he had here is an extension of what he probably already had when that album released. It just obviously couldn't put them all on there, and you roll this out and have another complete album that kind of keep the same theme. And I don't think he's just doing another 70 vibes. I think it's just music he already had, especially that he really he announced today that he's working on another album
off the rip. It's for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
it's for a reason. Because this album is hot garbage.
And then if you're considering it to be his throwaway, it's even way better. Listen, I'm not arguing of it being like the best thing ever, but it's a good album. And to bring up another point, you said the same shit with when what do you call it also came out last year.
No, you said that. So I looked back at the Weeknd catalog, and it made it make very good sense. The Weeknd hasn't had a classic album since he first came out.
You're not getting an argument from me in regards to classic albums. I'm just saying if we're talking about a good album, a good vibe.
Front to back.
Fire.
Front to back.
After Hours of fire.
It's After Hours. I like 4 songs on the whole album,
which is crazy.
It's not crazy. It's only really good 4 songs on it. In my opinion.
Okay. Then for you, I think you like a certain type of Weeknd.
Yes, I like a certain type of Weeknd, and the Weeknd, and I have to. And this album, this is the only album I ever deleted out of my phone. I deleted shit out of my phone.
I did that to Gunna album for sure.
I don't usually delete. I don't delete. Even if it's trash, I'll just keep it in there. Yeah. But also, this Weeknd album showed me that he's not for me no more. I'm not even gonna go out to go listen to Weeknd anymore. Because I know he's not listening. He's not doing any music that I'm going to appeal to. I didn't even, maybe I didn't give it a benefit of doubt. I try to listen to what the words of the songs was about. I understand he's talking about some girl this whole time in the whole album. But the beats is just not for me. His flow is not for me anymore. I like Dark Weeknd. I like Coked Out Weeknd. To me, it feels like
if I didn't have his stuffy nose, man, I would have killed that song.
To me, it feels like he's playing the character, bro. This is not his life, bro.
He is.
And that shit is not cool. Be yourself and make better music, bro. At this rate, he's a superstar. No, for real. I'm dead ass. Like, I'm expecting a lot from this nigga because he's supposed to be big.
You fucking was crying for that Tory Lanez album. He playing a whole character on that whole shit. High school prom shit, broke my heart shit,
and
Stingray
he killed
shit. That's
it.
a character.
He killed it. No, bro. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Front to back, do not compare that Tory Lanez album to this. It's not even close. Front to back musically,
you're not getting that argument. You're not getting that argument from you. But I'm just sticking to that character.
No, I'm talking about because the words that he's singing, I don't feel like they real, bro. When he's singing it, shit don't sound like he's passionate about it.
I feel it.
But also,
I get.
Also, after saying the album was garbage, I knew I was right because the sales show it. What he's saying shows it. Gunna is only 20,000 copies away from The Weeknd. That's bad.
What does that mean?
That is bad.
Yeah, but this is, I'm telling you, it's a throwaway.
It's not a throwaway. It's not a throwaway. It's a full album, my nigga. He got Jim Carrey at the bottom. He got a Quincy sample. This guy did a lot of money on this. This is a big artist, bro. This is a big time artist, bro.
No, I think this is what Leftovers, what he had from After Hours for sure.
Fuck out of here, bro. This is a terrible album from The Weeknd. After Hours sold almost 500,000 copies. This shit sold it's about to sell 150 to 170. That shows that this shit is trash. Ain't nobody running to it. Nobody. And it's The Weeknd we talk about. We talk about a top tier artist. Top tier.
I don't know. I don't know in regards to sales wise, but this is definitely. And plus, he didn't promote it. He just dropped it. He just said, "Yo, I got an album coming out."
He's The Weeknd. He should be able to do that.
Gunna was in 5 fucking LA home court games, so like
fire.
He's promoting the shit.
Fire.
Out of it. Yeah.
No. Gunna sells.
This is in regards to a throwaway. What did you check the Weeknd album sales coming out this week?
The one
did they say how much it was?
Almost 150 to 170.
That's a throwaway. Hey, yo, I got an album coming out. If you guys
when you that bigger artist, you don't get throwaways, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. What's a throwaway?
Yes,
you know what was a throwaway?
Drake basically. People arguing Drake Certified Lover Boy is a throwaway.
They stupid. Ain't no throwaway. That's a class.
Your opinion.
But
that's my point. That's
exactly
my point. You love that shit front to back. Niggas saying, hopefully we get the real Certified.
You know what was the
Lover Boy
Weeknd throwaway? When the album before this, he remastered and put out his old mixtape. That's a throwaway. This ain't a throwaway.
He's not gonna admit that these are leftover tracks.
Bro, he got a costume on. This nigga is fucking this album, bro. This ain't a throwaway.
Like you said, he playing. First of all, I don't get the premise of this old man look. At least After Hours, I got what he was trying to go for there. But anyways, I like it. I say check it out.
And I asked
a couple of my favorite song. Go ahead,
I asked you what's your favorite song.
Yeah. So go ahead.
And you told me Take My Breath or something.
You said what?
You said Take My Breath, right?
Take My Breath is one of them. Out of Time is one of my favorite right now. What's the other joint?
Take My Breath came out a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, that was his single.
I felt like I heard it before.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yo, this shit is old, but it is a good song. It is a good song. Yeah, but nah.
But is there someone else? That one is something you fuck with, bro.
I didn't get to it. I didn't get to it.
Just to throw that on. So what did you listen to?
I don't got my Apple Music no more. Let me look at this album.
Did you just run through them, or
I ran through 5 straight, and it would make me angry. Then I went to the Wayne one. The Wayne one, Lil Wayne bodied it, but it was okay. It's not something I never heard before, bro. It's trash. I feel you. I'm sorry, bro. It's trash, but everybody knows it's trash. I was surprised that you was telling me it was good.
I like it. I really do.
I'm thinking you putting on a stunt this whole time, but you actually genuinely like this album.
No, I do. I'm dead serious, and I was initially it was your fault that I listened to After Hours really late because I was going off for your take when you told me it was not good, and then I listened to it. I was like, yo, this shit good, and you said, yeah, I know it's good. I'm like, wait, what
I don't remember saying this shit is amazing though.
That shit was the craziest double take. After that man sold 500,000, went on the Super Bowl, did a whole character for whole year, and he was like, yeah, it was good.
This nigga did the Super Bowl, right? This nigga's a top tier artist, bro.
He did everything, bro. He did everything. Super Bowl, we forgot about the heavy hitter Super Bowl that's gonna be coming up this year.
They might cancel
Dr. Dre and them. I mean, we'll see what happens with COVID and everything. Let's move on. Anything else music wise? I know Chris Breezy coming out soon.
Yeah,
hopefully.
I think this weekend.
Yes, sir.
That Corday is coming out this weekend.
Corday joint. I never really listened to Corday that much.
I listened to his first album. It was really good. He's more of he's a rapper. He's a rapper. So, but that little joint I just sent you on Instagram is gonna make me listen to it for sure.
I gotta check that out. I saw you sent that. Kanye, you think he got an upgrade or a downgrade? New girl, everybody talking about her, going crazy. Internet, he dressing her already. All this conversation. That dressing shit is mind boggling to me.
I think it's fly. So.
Like if you had, you think it's fire? You said?
Yeah, that's fly.
Okay, if you had a girl, super dope, fashion designer, blah blah blah, you let her dress you?
Yeah, I like let her dress me.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I got the story wrong.
Yeah, you definitely got the story.
Oh shit!
Because I remember vividly saying that Future line. Never let. What was that line that Future said? Never let a bitch dress me. Some shit like that.
Yo,
yeah.
Before we move, yo, Future lines are ridiculous on Gunna album,
Future
bro.
Ridiculous.
But go ahead. Nah, I thought he rented out a hotel room with nothing but like outfits for her to put on.
He's dressing her. Nigga.
Oh, she's dressing. He's dressing her.
He dressing her.
I kind of like girls dressing up though, but I like no. What I'm trying to say is,
I understand that part. Like you can tell you saying, yo, you know what I'm saying, I like you and blah blah blah.
No,
what
I like taking a girl like when she go to the mall or something, wait in the fitting room and see her put stuff on. I think that's hot.
Right. But that's not you dressing her though. That's her choosing her fits and doing her thing.
Nah,
what I was asking you, reversing, if a girl, because obviously Kanye got his pull in the fashion world. So you would assume, his taste is up there. But what I was saying to you is if you were in that level or in that situation where, a girl was a fashion designer or whatever, would you let her dress you? Specifically in that situation.
I think so.
I just find that weird because they make it at a big emphasis. And I don't know because the conversation about Kim doing this, Kanye doing the same thing with Kim, but that just made me laugh every time I read that. It was like, oh, she dresses.
Do you know who this girl is? Cause
it's like they making her seem like she was a lame. It was like, hey, yo, now she get dressed up, she look fly as shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he did a whole rollout with the magazine, but do you know who she is? She's same face.
I do. She's I don't know if you remember Uncut Gems? You ever watch Uncut Gems?
Yes.
The girl Adam Sandler was cheating on his wife with,
the little prostitute, little white girl.
Well, yeah, she was the one flirting with Kevin Garnett in the joint.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
her.
So she's an actor.
Yeah, that's her. Actress. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
she's not good, but I mean,
no, she's mid. But if you see that scene where she was putting on that lingerie, getting ready for Adam Sandler to come through,
yeah,
that shit was flame.
But
you saw me. I listen. I was the first one to drop that in the group chat. I'm like, oh, Kanye can, you know what I'm saying? He can, why he, and then I remember her from that scene, and you know what I'm saying?
Got you flash. I like seeing Kanye
lady.
with the two chicks in the hotel and shit, with the AirPod, with the Apple headphones on, just chilling and shit.
Nah, he seemed out of place with that shit. I agree with Joe Budden. Joe Budden gave that take where he was talking about how he seemed out of place in the parties, 100%.
No, he loses. That's Kanye.
No,
he's out of place everywhere.
That's not true.
That's a fact. He's out of place in his own shoes.
He's not out of place. He's not out of place. You funny.
Look at his shoes that he got on.
The boots.
Yeah.
The boots.
He look crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably pull them shits off though.
That shit be hard.
He looked crazy with them high jeans. And shit.
Kanye trash. Kim is winning that battle that she's trying to do.
You think so? That was gonna be my next question. Who's winning this?
Nah, Kim is winning it because Kim is really trying to be single out here living good life.
She not single. She dating homeboy. Or at least allegedly.
Well, that's single. That's single. That's single. When you date who you want.
The only good thing about Kim, and this is me assuming, what is his name? Pete Davidson. Seems like she running the show in that situation.
What she likes. What she likes. Probably.
Well, Kanye is too. So, and anyways, they both
got kids though. They got kids, so they never gonna be far apart.
100%. That's what matters at the end of the day. You got any takes on your boy Trey Songs?
Yo, this is the craziest story of all time, because. That girl,
that New Year's Eve drop was crazy,
and nobody's talking about it. It's at this point where, bro, that's Trey Songs. He does it, we know it.
You want to explain what we were talking about to the audience?
UNLV basketball player, the twin sisters. If you know, you know. I don't know her name. You can get her name if you want. They both beautiful.
Damn.
But on New Year's Eve, she says, "I'm not walking."
Do they still play?
No, they don't still play. They don't still play.
Okay.
They didn't make it to the league. I don't think so. You can check that if you want.
Too cute. Go ahead.
We need somebody to check. What is Scream Man?
I got you. Keep going.
Okay, but on New Year's Eve, she tweets, "I'm sorry, God, I cannot go into the new year with this on my conscience. Trey Songs is a rapist."
But what she said after that was just so random. It was like, God bless, see you later.
Yes.
Good New Year's.
That
I was like, wait.
wild. I don't know if anybody understands, but just a claim like that is ridiculous. But then it wouldn't get no buzz. Ain't nobody say nothing, bro. And I'm like, nah, we got to figure this out. This is worse than Toy shooting Meg. Like, this is really bad.
Yeah.
Because this is somebody that, and the reason why it probably ain't as big as it should be, maybe because girls love Trey Songs. And
they definitely do, because I saw somebody in the comments said, Lord, why wasn't it me?
Oh, no.
That shit was out of pocket. I said, what?
Yo.
That shit was
But that
crazy.
makes it worse, yo. You can't beat that type of...
Her name is, I'm assuming, Daylin Gonzalez.
Something like that. But
yeah, Daylin Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it ain't true. If it is, my heart goes out to that girl, because to put that out there, you gotta be tough, bro. You gotta be very tough. And but if she dropped it, but if she's lying,
now today where she dropped that official statement? Now she got like an official statement.
Yep. And he came out of the report too. He denied it, so that's good. I'm sorry if he kept quiet, it'd been scary. But a lot of girls say Trey Songs has done something to him. He gets a lot of sexual harassment charges.
And when it gets to that point, people start throwing you out the way at that point. Like,
yeah, and I think he just got this type of rep around inside the industry where people don't think she's lying, but people just gonna look the other way. That's how it is right now for Trey Songs.
Well, it's one of those situations where if they like you, they'll fight for you, and if they don't, then.
And Trey ain't dropped music in a long time.
Oh man, but that's the biggest component of it too. Is you hear more about allegations than his, obviously talent.
He be having fun in the club though. He be partying, boy. He partying.
I mean, if he was so. Anyways. Prayers to everybody involved. Hopefully it's not true, and hopefully, if it is, it comes out. That Instagram statement was just like, wait, what? Mm-hmm. I remember them too. Yeah, I remember the twins.
Oh no, yeah,
twins. Ballers. They ran really popular in the crew. Young Dolph, alleged shooter, apprehended. So that's a good sign. I don't. It's really confusing about that whole conversation about allegedly the dude that shot him. People were saying that he allegedly shot him. Then it was like, oh, he was caught on other crimes and they let him go. But at least from what I saw, they caught him. And it's one of those beautiful things, especially in these cases where typically motherfuckers disappear, never hear from again, and it's over with. So, and the dude looked like he fucking 10, bro. Shit'd be weird as hell with these shootings. But anyways,
the worst thing about that is they say he was part of his team. I mean,
that was another thing. That's also confusing.
Which makes sense though, bro, because the closest people always can get the closest.
Yeah, but that's the bag. Unless he wasn't getting anything his way,
or got yelled at the day before.
Yeah, that's another thing. You bitch a nigga in front of somebody, that'll do it.
Yes, sir.
No, I was gonna say some wild shit. Anything you got? Anything, bro? One thing I got to talk about, what I didn't get to talk about last time, or in a while, obviously we didn't pod, was I told you about my wife dropped me off some flowers while I was at work. Remember?
Yeah. Remember that.
Bro, got a whole new outlook in life, bro. Oh my god, I look at my wife way different after doing that shit, bro.
Oh, not so only that, go ahead, hit me. I got a lot of questions.
I find. For those who don't know, I was working one day, really busy day. Boom, stepped off the floor for a second. Wife, pulling up with a beautiful bouquet of roses, flowers, right? And just dropped it off and was like, "Hey, you deserve this, hubby. Here's your flowers." And it was such a surprise to me, because one, that's not her bag, but two, I'm like, the fuck, like I'm getting flowers at work and shit, and I thought it was a prank. You know what I'm saying? I told you the story, whatever. So much, man, I was blushing out that bitch, bro. My cheeks was pink. Looked like I put on some foundations. I was going crazy. But one thing I realized is that those small things that these girls be talking about that they like, where you just like, man, fuck, that's not a big deal. Boy, I take them shits for granted now, or I take it seriously now. Like I didn't think getting flowers at work was a big deal for me, or would make me feel any type of way. Man, I look at my wife every day like, God, man, you brought me flowers at the good. You know what I'm saying? That shit fires, and it's a whole new perspective in the way I just see in the case of women liking specific things, like yo, romantic date. Like my wife would tell me like, oh, why we don't do this, and I'm just like, it's not a big deal. Whereas in now,
you trying to make it happen.
You just don't know. Like you really don't know. I didn't know getting flowers at work would make me feel that way. I was floating. When I took that shit back to the break room, I was, and not only that. Other people take that shit serious. People, all my coworkers, like, oh my god, listen, flowers.
The purpose of bringing a gift to your significant others is to get the reaction of their coworkers, for they can make it make you feel good.
But that's the crazy thing, because that's not her vibe. She's like, even when she dropped keys off, my car keys, she don't want to come in, like come outside and you know what I'm saying? Like
she got out of character for you.
Bow. And I was sitting there, I'm like. But as a man, like I think there's also a misconception where you got to do that for the woman all the time.
Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Big
like
facts.
it's not a thing where a woman should do that for you, or you're at least not caring for it enough. Whereas then, boom, now I'm sideswiped. Like for me, it's like you see me when we doing birthday gifts or whatever. Sabrina asked me what I want for my birthday. I'm like camera gear. You know what I'm saying? Like all the technology. Mm-hmm. And boom, that flower at work bypassed everything she's ever got me. like I was sitting there blushing like so. Anyways, that I was thinking about that the whole week, man. That shit put a whole new perspective.
But real women is also do that for their man. It is a conception that men only do that, but the real woman usually does that.
Yes.
I know you're definitely floating, because I promise you, I think that was that beginning of December.
Mm-hmm. That was a while ago.
Guy, you still thinking about that motherfucker?
Every time I clock in, I'm like, I hope I get some flowers today. like, yo, I'm waiting. You saw the video I showed you with.
That was it. It wasn't a little piece of flower too. That nigga had two hands out, like, thank you.
Big boy. And I'll be honest, any flowers, because I've gotten my wife flowers before, but any flowers we usually get. That's 100% true. And not only that, we usually push that to the side, take some pictures. But man, I took that shit home. I didn't even take my socks off, no drawers, nothing. Took that, pull out the vase, put some water in that bitch, put the flowers in, that's it. I put that shit right by the window, like, I'm gonna look at this every single day.
Is the flower still alive?
No, I didn't.
R.I.P.
Yeah, them shits is hard to take care of. To be honest with you.
So your purpose out of that now is you want to do all the little things for your wife.
All the little things, all the things that I think is not a big deal that she mentions, and not only that, all the things outside of moments that she's expecting it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? For me, it's the birthdays, the anniversary, like shit like that is great.
Yep. You gotta cherish them every day.
And that surprise.
That's the purpose.
That was a big deal.
We don't celebrate our birthday. Every day is special. But
right.
Do you be on your bed now while you on TikTok? Instead of that, you toss and turn and figure out what can you do, just the little things, just to make it
100%. And I love shit like that. I'm be honest. I'm not, you know what I mean? But like I told you, for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Well, shit. I remember she mentioned about that pot that she wants to cook.
Let me just just buy the pot, leave it on the stove, act like it's ours. You know,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would never do that.
So for for that story is really for anybody that listening, like especially if you're a lady and you're just like, you're stuck on that mindset of, now he should do that for me. Like, I'm saying, pull up, surprise your man for a little bit. It'll make him feel good. And I let her know it made me feel good.
Yeah,
like
I got you.
There was a 2 second gap where I'm like, I cannot be acting like the way I'm acting right now, because I was in it. I got me some flowers in it, and I was like, you know what? Let me let her know. Yeah. And I texted. I was like, yo, that was amazing.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Right off the spot. But anyways,
I told you it was amazing. That actually made me realize. Let me look at my relationship, because I don't do no small little things. I just make sure I put on the board our 12-step plan of what we gonna be when we accomplish in life. Them little things ain't gonna get us closer to that, so we gotta save our money. That's my plan.
I feel you, because it's funny, because her sister was selling them flowers expensive. Why you get?
Oh, we didn't even get to the price point of flowers too. Yeah, you right. And the drive out there, that's a lot. But I'm hoping to maybe one day you come on a podcast to explain what you did, and to top that.
Oh yeah, I can drop a couple of shit right now. My shit is.
Oh, you already double back?
I'm king of that shit though. Oh man, I'm king of this shit. I told you, for me, it's the surprising moments, but them birthdays and anniversaries,
gotcha.
Nigga, yeah, I be blaming that bread.
Any niggas that need advice to get their girl a little something, holla at Aziz, man. Aziz got you, man.
For sure. You got anything else you want to talk about? Sports? We can breeze through that. I mean, it's obviously for you, it's a disappointing year. I think it's a disappointing year for you. Yeah. I know we've been fucking with you in terms of football, Baltimore and
no facts. Through. No, disappointing.
I don't think it's disappointing.
No, you're right.
I think it's only disappointing now because the Steelers made it, because that's fucking that's blasphemy that they got a way to get in. If I don't understand.
But it's Big Ben's last year,
let's
though.
do this real quick. Let's talk about, I know you was watching the Lakers game. I mean, they got blown out that night. But did you get a chance to watch that Raiders Chargers game?
Yeah, a little bit.
Amazing.
Fourth quarter game.
The whole thing, the 18 weeks, the NFL extended the season to 18 weeks.
You like it or not?
The way it turned out this year, perfect.
I don't think so.
Picture perfect.
I don't think
so. And of course, in your case, it's a little frustrating because your team didn't make it. But I'm talking about in the case of what happened with the Chargers and Raiders game, where even a tie couldn't have got them both in. And then the coach calling that timeout. My question is, I don't know if you watched it and you saw that part. Did you see that part?
Yeah, I watched that whole fourth quarter.
That was trending.
Yeah, I watched it.
Do you think that really played a role in Raiders saying
the Chargers calling timeout? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought it was the dumbest shit ever. To me, I thought he called the timeout to talk to the Raiders coach.
Yeah.
From a fire part, let's do this. Let's make it happen. I'm gonna act like I called timeout to make it seem like we really cared.
Yeah.
But you could tell the Raiders was complete shock that they called timeout.
Oh my
And then
God.
also after the timeout, the defense don't even tackle the fucking running back at all. So that made it so much simpler to kick the field goal. So they deserve to lose that game. And honestly, they should have never tied, because how about if they would have ended up facing the Chargers in the AFC Championship and lost to the Chargers? People would have came right back to them, say they should have never tied and kicked them out when they had the chance.
Nah, that's a beautiful story. Even if it gets to that
it would have
point,
been the greatest tie of all time.
But I think in that moment, though, bro, like the men's, and I don't know how true is it in regards to that timeout really changing the Raiders'
you could
mindset.
Tell. You ain't watch it?
You could tell, but it's like, because even for example, the reason why I'm trying to say that is because if they didn't call that timeout, right, and they ran that play, that run play, and they got the first down before that timeout, and they got it. They're still kicking the field goal, though.
Who is? The Raiders?
You get what I'm saying? Raiders, yeah.
No, they would have had a punt. They was not in field goal range. The run after the timeout got them into field goal range.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That would have been essentially the same run if they didn't call timeout.
No, they was scrambling. They damn near only had 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Play call.
Well, but what I'm saying is if they got the first down on that play, that run before, if the Chargers coach did not call timeout,
no, they would have ran out of time.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would have ran out of time.
It was still time.
It was 30 seconds left.
Right, but they had their timeouts, didn't they? Am I tripping?
They wasn't
Raiders
calling
had
it.
timeout.
The whole time driving, they never called a timeout because they was doing it.
They
was doing what they wanted to do, but then the Chargers stopped the game. So they they might want to win.
Gotcha.
It looked like the Chargers tried to win.
No, but what I'm saying is essentially if they got that first down after that run,
they would have let the play go. It would have been like 5 seconds. You think they would have ran to the joint to stop the spike it? No, they would have said it's over.
Okay,
I think
because what I was assuming is they would have called that timeout, got the field goal unit out. But you're saying we're not even going to take that chance.
It wasn't. It's obvious to tell.
Okay.
The Chargers deserve to lose.
But amazing though.
You think it was amazing?
No,
yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. I feel what you're saying.
The Chargers definitely lost all opportunities at that.
I thought that game was over a long time ago though.
Can you explain his Chris Webber timeout comparison? Did you see that trending?
Yeah, Chris Webber called timeout in the finals in 1992. He called timeout. They didn't have a timeout, so it was only I don't know if it was a tie game or not, but that timeout they didn't have, so it was a technical foul. The team scores a free throw, game over.
Oh,
yep. So Chris Webber been made fun of all his life with Michigan. That's why he never has been back to Michigan.
Well, now that's why
even though he's the greatest player in Michigan history.
And now they're putting that homeboy with him right
makes
up
sense.
there.
It actually makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I like how it came down. Bills playing this Saturday. Patriots round 3. It's so annoying playing the Patriots.
No, I think it's very terrifying for you guys.
It can be
because the loss can be bigger than just losing out the playoffs. Because it's the Patriots.
That and also. It almost makes it feels like that AFC West win was basically for no reason.
AFC West.
East, excuse me.
The division
East
game
was for no reason.
It's no point to win divisions anymore, bro. If you don't get the number 1 seed, it's no point, right? Because you get the bye.
And
the Bills get a home game, right?
I don't unless your team is really, really on fire like that. Away game sometimes actually affects you. Like taking that break actually, unless you got a lot of injuries or something. But I think the Bills is one of those teams where they got to keep it rolling.
You think
There's
so?
no way a Bills.
Nah,
I'm telling you for sure.
I don't think so. You know why?
Even a home game. I'm telling you right now. Even a home game for the Bills scares me.
You know why?
They play way better away.
Because everybody's trying to interview their coaches. I think if you got that bye week, your coaches
got great coaches.
I think the bye week is for your coaches, bro. Them coaches is gonna dissect something and get a great game plan. I don't think you should lose out the bye week. If you do, the coach is bad. That's my personal opinion. But the Bills playing the Patriots on Saturday night. I think they got the easiest team. I think the Patriots suck.
You think
out of every other team, to me,
it's just that run scares me because the good thing is our run defense is still sketchy.
Oh, the Patriots got a running back.
Our run defense. Oh yeah, they got their run plays. It's almost like I don't know if you remember Riverside fucking 3 back blah blah blah. Anyways, they run game is still scary, but I believe in our team is just it's also. Man, like I said, Josh Allen's a great quarterback too, but it's one of those things where hopefully he doesn't get into that. Nervous slump sometimes he get into it, and he just comes out the back and just straight slings it, man. That's all it is.
Lamar is the best. I said Lamar. Josh Allen's the best quarterback to watch in the playoffs, man, by far.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I know you say that as an insult, but it's a compliment in my way.
Because he could do whatever he wants to do, bro. And they don't give no fuck.
I think he's over that hump, though. I think he's over that.
But know what I'm saying? He's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. If he wants to throw the ball 400,000 times, he gonna throw the ball 400,000 times.
But that's our offense, though.
Shout out to that offensive coordinator, then. Bro,
because it's the same thing in your case where it's running the ball every other play. So it's like it's when you got that specific offense, that's just how it works, and that's how coaches go with. You know what I mean? It's not a detriment to what you're doing. You're good at it. And now on top of that, our running game has been picked up, and our D line literally we got fucking 9 sacks during the Jets game. So it's like they're picking up. So hopefully this energy rolls through. They always make it about the Patriots. That's the thing I hate about playing the Patriots.
It's the worst.
Like I love looking up all those sportscasters and people talking about it, and we've complained about First Take now becoming all about Cowboys. Like same thing when we play the Patriots. It's like Bill Belichick won 18. You know what I mean? Like no, I'm just trying to get into this playoffs game win. In my opinion, also Colts was the craziest disappointment, and they were the hardest team. I know a lot of you guys were just like, even though they lost to the Jaguars, like
no, I knew they was going to the Jags.
They were the hardest.
It's too tough, crazy. Bro. It's too tough.
I did not know they were.
No, it's too tough to win in.
No way you have all that to play for, and you got the easiest team in the schedule. I mean,
you're facing a team that has nothing to lose. They want to play hard.
It is no. In that perspective, yes, they're gonna go crazy hard, but. Like that motivation plays a role, bro.
Yeah,
you saw Herbert. Justin Herbert said, "Nah, ain't no way I'm losing like this," and took it to overtime. So
yeah.
Nonetheless, we got the Patriots this Saturday. I made some moves, and we'll get an opportunity to watch it. Thank goodness, because that was stressing me out for a little bit.
What you mean?
You had. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the playoffs.
Got you. Yeah. That's why you complain about Saturday night. I'm like, you got a night game, bro. That's lit.
Yeah, which over here obviously is 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I'm excited. Go Bills.
Go Bills. Hopefully they win. I'm hoping they win. Just don't want Josh Allen to do good if I could talk shit in the group chat.
It's us in Kansas.
What's up with y'all not knowing about this Tennessee shit? Is Tennessee not the most scariest team in the league? Am I confused?
Without Henry,
he's back.
They're not that scared. Is he back?
Yeah, he's off the reserve now, and they got the week off.
Yeah, but.
Nah,
I don't like Henry.
Tennessee.
No.
I do not.
No. Do not get it twisted. I'm not talking to the perspective of their doo-doo. I know they will find ways to win, but in my opinion, they're just like the Patriots to me. You take away their quarterback, you have an opportunity to win. Tannehill is shitty. It's over. Yeah. After that, all you got to worry about is Henry, and obviously, like you mentioned, he's back. He's healthy, and you got a week.
Scary,
we'll see.
And you got to run through them. I'm hoping Las Vegas bust the Bengals ass because Joe Burrow was talking hella shit after he beat the Ravens. Even though he's playing, I don't even know who the Ravens had out that day, but yeah, I'm just hoping for that. That's the only person I want to see lose this week. Joe Burrow.
You think Lamar is gonna be back for Pro Bowl?
Yo, man, Lamar.
Yo, Lamar come out that tunnel from Pro Bowl. That would be a fucking
Lamar. My man, Lamar. Shout out to them boys.
Yes, sir.
We got the 14th pick, which I'm happy about.
Yes, sir.
So the Ravens gonna be good next year. I'm not bad.
Yeah, who you think who you think I need?
I looked up the 4 prospect wide receivers. There's 4 good wide receivers this year. One of them just torn his ACL for Alabama, which sucks.
Oh yeah.
He was number 1 wide receiver. I'm hoping we get him since he torn his ACL. That's what I want. Get that nigga. Fuck that.
Yeah, if he falls down, there's an opportunity. One other thing that I fucking love this year: incentive benchmarks. He need another catch for 300,000.
I don't like it at all.
I love that. I fucking love that.
I think that's disrespectful.
I love it. No, that was the best, bro. The best. Seeing Stephon Diggs literally go.
He got a incentive
receptions. All of them got bonus incentives.
Yeah, the
NFL
sucks.
The one dude. How? That's not. It has anything to do with the NFL. It's like people's contract. That's amazing.
That's the problem. Like the NBA, NBA is nothing like this, bro. This shit is.
Well, it's a whole different ballgame.
That's why it's so sad. Like these niggas out here gotta get 7 catches, 75 yards just to get 1 million.
Yeah, because you got incentive benchmarks because you got heavy rotation. It's not like the NBA where
the NFL, the owners want their money back. They're like, yo, make sure you don't get these catches. You know what I mean? I just watched I Am an Athlete. They just talked about this. Brandon Marshall.
I mean, it really depends because if you looked at the Bills game, Josh Allen knew his Diggs needed a couple more to get that. Whatever, he got it for him. Tom Brady did the same thing for Gronk. So I think it really depends on that. I know the AB thing was a big conversation. It depends on the player. The AB one was a big conversation. That's the rumors why he blew up saying I obviously injury and plus they're not giving me the opportunity to get this bread. I can see that part, but I like the conversations and then seeing it happen. And it's like now he got 300,000. Like they was throwing them numbers like it's nothing.
Yep, yeah.
Like the one dude I forgot for what team he played for. I don't know, it was Miami or something. Like he got a sack. He needed one more sack. And he got the sack, and he did his little money dance. And they was like, "Do you think he knew he got that $300,000 bonus?" And then in the interview after the game, he was like, "Yeah, my wife told me don't come home if I didn't get that."
Oh, that's dope.
Sack.
That's dope. So you think that's good, but how about if they don't get it? That's what I'm saying. That sucks.
But that's benchmarks in on top of what you're already getting, though. That's what you're mistaken for.
No, that's the $45 million contract, but only 29 is guaranteed. The rest you got to get. Like that shit sucks.
But no. I don't think that's it. Bonuses don't work that way. Bonuses,
I think that's it, right?
You're getting bonuses. You're talking about guaranteed versus guaranteed versus unguaranteed money. Bonuses is. You get us at least 5 sacks in the season.
No, I know NBA got them too, but the NBA ones is like extreme. Like, $1 million if you win NBA Finals MVP.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got you. So.
Yeah, because for the NBA, you get more guaranteed money up front, so you don't got to worry about those extra bonuses down the year.
I got
you know what I'm saying? If you Diggs and you got to get 20 receptions more than last year, oh shit,
I got you.
Let's go at it. I'm going.
So how do you feel about the AB situation with AB taking his shirt off and going crazy?
He has his reasons. I just don't agree in how he did it. Like if you sit on the bench, you said I'm off the team, because that gives you an opportunity. Now, obviously, I don't know if he's gonna get picked up from anybody else, but at least you have your perspective and you don't look crazy as other people continue to make you out to be. You sit on the bench, you say, all right, they don't want me in. All right, I'm going to sit out. Maybe Tom Brady talks to the coach. Something happens. If not, and they say, AB's officially off the team, you can come out and say, this, and this happened. I respected the franchise. Thanks for the opportunity. Somebody's like, AB's free. He's still healthy. He's still moving around. Let's grab him.
Yeah.
Instead, you take off your jersey, you throw the shit in the air, you walking around, like
chilling.
That don't help. Now, you going, and then the Tom Brady thing, that's fucked up. Like, even if that's true and Tom Brady don't have your back, you got to come off and you don't do that in a fucking. First of all, I don't know these podcasts these niggas talking in. Come to the OYS podcast. We give you a better platform.
It's some
we're
weird
not yes men. We tell you shut up, AB, you fucked up.
Yeah.
He going to these little ass kids on these podcasts and they're like, yeah, but you're the best. Like, no, that's not gonna help him. You going, but that's part of the mindset. You go to people that you're gonna come off and you go talk that shit. Maybe if you go to I Am Athlete podcast, did he do a podcast with them yet?
No, yeah.
I feel like they would probably tell him straight up, like, we get you, but you know what I mean? You maybe could have
done it. They broke it all the way down. Were
they on his side in any way?
They understood why he did it, but they understood that it was bad on his situation. But they understood B. Marshall's explained his situation. He did the same thing. I forgot he did.
In terms of incentives?
Incentives, yeah. He went crazy. He punted the ball and some shit like that and got suspended. Right. And then he said you lost all your leverage. He said he didn't get his money because of that. That's what they want AB. AB ain't gonna never get his money. But also, the AB shit is true. Like I think he just quit. He basically quit. But my thing is, I would be more mad at him if he didn't win the ring already. He won already. The coach never fucking liked you. It was a job he hated.
But the statement in his situation is he seems like he wants to play ball for another team next year.
No, like they say, I am athlete. It's not that he wants to play ball. He thinks he's better than everybody still.
That's fine. He is good.
No, you're not a
superstar,
bro. He's not a superstar.
Are we talking about stardom or an actual?
No, he thinks he's the best player, like the best player on the team still. That's the problem. That when he's saying Tom Brady, how am I playing for Aziz? How am I on an earning contract? Nigga, you don't know what you did? You lucky to be here. But he don't get that. He don't get that. And the problem is his talent is he is a superstar. He's still better than everybody out there. Just like LaShawn was saying. LaShawn was like, he's better than everybody on the team. But the problem is you're not the best.
At the end of the day, you are still.
You're not Tom Brady, nigga. He's a superstar.
No, you are still your own advertisement. All right. He still got to advertise. Yeah, he's a good player and a football player. A team will definitely have him for 100% sure.
Shit, coming to Ravens. Your fucking cousin can't catch for shit. He little as hell. I don't know who he is. He Hollywood Brown's cousin or something like that.
Oh, that is family?
That's his cousin. This nigga shitty, man. Even though he got 1,000 yards too.
We'll see. That being also said, Josh Gordon got 1,000,050,66.
Yeah, we need to interview him, bro.
Josh Gordon?
Yeah, we need it.
He's silently on in Kansas City. So
you're fucking lying.
Yeah.
Shit. We can't interview him now, man. We can't interview him now, but we'll interview him later.
So now, who as an NFL franchise, and it goes beyond the NFL franchise. Players, who the fuck want that in the locker room? I play football. Niggas do not fuck with that. That quitting on you type of shit. Peace out. And on top of that, you could tell by the Buccaneers vibes when he did that and they won the next game by 50. They're like, hey, good riddance.
You could tell when Gronk getting his incentives that it was over for that nigga.
The Gronk got his shit.
It was over for that.
Gronk got a little. Yeah, you didn't see Tom Brady was supposed to not play. He went in there, gave him a little dump pass and got out.
So that means nigga AB, fuck you, nigga, fuck you.
Exactly, this could have been you. Yeah. You just got to be patient with it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hopefully at the end of the day, I know people chalk it down to CTE and it's but that's one thing I don't like too. Like now he just sneezed. CTE, he got CTE. Relax, bro. Like hopefully that goes back.
I would say relax because we can't find out until you die. So just relax. Ain't nothing we can do.
I'm hearing that we can finish it up with the I Am Athlete podcast. I had a question in regards to that.
Hold on, before we wrap up with the football, since you guys put me into this group chat, if the Bills lose, I'm gonna
go crazy.
Oh, Mustafa is worse a fan than you are.
What that mean?
He loves the Bills to even if they not bad or good. He don't go fuck. He gonna say they're amazing.
Yeah, when did I ever say Bills are shitty?
No, you know not to put shit in the air and energy in the air. You'll wait till the game is over.
Most stuff is all about that smoke.
He's all about
destroying these niggas. Bills. Yeah, I'm good on the Bills by billing because I know it's a trolling method. But I'm also good with let's wait for Saturday.
I'm like that too. I'll wait till the smoke is over.
I'm gonna tuck my tail. Yeah, I'm gonna tuck my tail if they lose. I'm definitely not showing up. Yeah, Mustafa is good with the fuck that nigga. We've got the best team, which is true. I respect it, but I'm also lenient. Yeah,
but you guys made it so much fun watching the Bills game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be honest with you. I wouldn't watch Bills Patriots playoff game.
Yeah, no, it's. I'm telling you, like Mustafa is also he don't give up fast, but he also get frustrated faster.
Yeah,
like y'all Bills selling. Josh Allen done. He's
selling new words to me. Never heard that before.
Yeah, it's a war zone. It's a war zone terminology.
Got
you. Selling is like you know what I'm saying. You got a chance to kill a nigga straight up. He right in your face. You about to kill him, and then
he don't do
something stupid, and you die. Yeah, you sold.
We saying Kanye
he's got COVID for the third time? That's amazing.
That's incredible. No,
go ahead.
We saying the Weeknd album sounds like Donda was the greatest shit I ever heard, bro. Yeah. We gotta go for music takes. Although Weez is gonna be on the pod for our music takes because that nigga shit is legendary.
And I'm gonna tell you straight up, he didn't listen to a beat.
But it was funny.
He didn't listen to a beat on there. He was like, "This is a great take. Let me drop this in a group thread and leave."
All right.
That's what
you got? What's your take on this? I Am an Athlete. What happened?
No, there's no take. I'm just curious on who runs the show. So Brandon Marshall, that's his podcast.
So yes, it's his brand. First of all, I Am Athlete, his brand.
Okay.
The take was it was 4 people: him, Brandon Marshall, Fred Taylor. You want to run back Fred Taylor? Shannon something, a linebacker that used to play for Miami, and Ocho Cinco.
Okay.
Those four.
That's who it was. Was my question. I didn't know if Ocho Cinco was like a continuous guest or he was part of that podcast. So Ocho Cinco and Brandon Marshall went with the I Am Athlete podcast.
But Ocho Cinco was he was a special guest for Pivot. I mean the other podcast too. So they cool. So Ocho Cinco, he's I Am Athlete for sure. But he's cool with the other dudes.
So why you think he didn't? Well, there was no.
I don't think he. I think he has no contract. I think he just shows up to show up.
Gotcha.
I think he's just a friend, he's popping up in and out. He lives by.
Okay.
They family.
That's why I was curious because I saw him and I'm like, wait, so is the beef with?
Yeah.
Like
So basically, it's literally just like the Joe Bunt podcast with them breaking up with Rory and Maul. Brandon Marshall, Fred Taylor, Ocho Cinco, and Channing. They started this because they live all near each other. It was a pandemic. They wanted to talk about football. The shit fucking blew up. Fred Taylor even said he didn't even expect it. This shit blew up. They got millions of subscribers. They got everything, right? They blew up. Yeah. Now Brandon Marshall, ads are coming through.
I'm surprised they think that way.
They didn't think that. They thought they was just kicking it and it's cooling.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised they think that it won't blow up the way.
That's probably what B. Marshall problem is.
People want to hear you. Yeah.
That's probably what B. Marshall.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, yo, bro, this is entertainment. Like, we're about to blow up. He wants to be an entrepreneur, they said. He got all the ads going through. Fred Taylor, Channing, the thing about the episode, they talk about real man shit. That's why I like it. It ain't just about football. They talking about real personal life shit. And they've been through so much ups, downs, millionaires, rich niggas, poor niggas, family begging for money, emotional, why? Ocho Cinco crying on there because of shit. Like about his grandma just passing away. He just pulled up. His grandma just passed away. He pulled up talking about that shit. Real life shit. And that's what the episode, and they think Fred Taylor and I think Channing thought like Brandon wanted to make it more like a television show, like not real life for how they wanted to kick it no more. And they just decided that that's how they want to go. And they started this new shit called The Pivot, which I think is the firest name. And they added Ryan Clark. I don't know if you remember Ryan Clark? He's on ESPN, so he knows how to talk very well. They just placed him with Brandon Marshall. Yes. And they damn near talk how the same. Basically, the fans won because we got two podcasts that sound just the same now.
Gotcha.
But they're all good though. But yeah, man, you gotta watch out.
Well, that's the goal for us, man. I think for us, I believe in our podcast. I believe it in blowing up. Honestly, shout out to Qasim because him and Layla called me about a week ago, pressing me like, "Yo, what's popping? What's the verdict? How you guys disappear like that on the fans?" Because Qasim is a true fan of the podcast, and a couple people hit me up and is like, what's going on. At least break it down in regards to being better at, when we do take a break, like letting you guys know when we do things like that. Just being formidable, if that's the word I'm looking for.
Dr. Q, if you listen to this podcast, please listen to the Weekend album and let me know what you think.
I can see Dr. Q enjoying that album.
I can definitely see him doing that shit.
But anyway, so I apologize for that long break we took, and we're gonna all the things that we want to get better in this podcast. This is a great time to start it. Starting off the years, the 11th right now. Trying to get our social medias for these popping, things like TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, and just get the growth and hopefully, like I said, get it to more people because I think this is a great podcast. I think what we talk about is enjoyable, and podcast is not necessarily about obviously the already established. It's a big component of the little man too, and also my YouTube channel. I got to get that up and running. I know I've been saying that, but you have anything else before we wrap it up, Poppy?
No, everybody stay safe, stay strapped. Happy to the New Year's. It's 2022. Make sure y'all collect more money and stay out of people's way.
All great advice via our
Rico Hendricks, Rico Lake. I don't know if I said that. Rico Hendricks, Rico Lake.
Sir.
My Twitter, my IV. I don't even know what it is, but Twitter is popping right now.
You say you got an IV. Damn, boys is sick.
I'm out here.
You in the middle
I'm in
of
this NFT world now. I just bought that Facebook thing, the Quillis.
The Oculus. Deadass, bro.
Yeah, I just bought it. Incredible. Picking up at Best Buy tomorrow.
You're not playing.
The only reason why I bought it is because you could go to
crypto.
No, you can go to live games. YouTube.
Oh, you're not.
I'm going to the Lakers game tomorrow. We there.
No, you gotta let me know how it goes.
Yeah, we going there.
I believe you.
We going there.
I believe you. If you tell me that shit is lit, I'm getting it. They're not charging for that though, right? Are they? For going to those live games digitally. You ain't even check.
That is a great ass question.
Okay, all right. So apparently you about to get
do a return without even having it. Curbside pickup to return.
And I think Best Buy got a restocking fee, so you just lost money.
You fucking lost.
So,
yeah, yo, get it, yo. If you get it, bro, we can play. We can go to the game together.
I believe it. No, I'm willing to. I'm definitely like I've been hearing all these people talk about it now and the metaverse and all this conversation around it.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to get it. How much did it run you?
300.
God dang
it's worth it. It's worth it if I go to the live games from home.
I'll fucking with you, man.
And you can play games, do all that shit, watch football off that shit. Like, come on, bro.
No. I'm with it. I'm definitely. I want you to experience it first because you're not a big gamer type. So if you tell me that shit is popular,
I don't like playing games, but the games on there look sweet as fuck. Like I could do golfing like this and boxing straight up.
Yeah, man. Listen, this.
I'm not trying to sell this shit.
So long.
It has.
This Oculus. Oh yeah, so long. Oh my goodness. I remember the original one when that first came out. All my tech people.
Oh, that must be the 199 one.
Yeah, but like you said, there's a whole digital world out there in regards to what you can do with it. So I want to experience it too. I might do a little.
Did my research on it. I heard some Apple products. Earn Your Leisure podcast, which is a good podcast too. I'm shouting out a lot of podcasts today. Very good podcast if you want to learn about stocks and money.
Why not? For sure.
And they was talking about how the Apple hit a 3 million trillion.
3 trillion.
3 trillion. We ain't gonna talk about your bank account, but that shit made me realize about these other opponents of stocks. Tesla is coming out with a phone or some shit like that too.
Oh, there's people people making moves.
So I put my money in a little bit of everything, but I'm still broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I need to move some of my monies in these areas too because it's gonna get real coming up.
I mean, you want to know what's my Cash App or?
Cash App. They when they start taxing folks.
Yeah, you're right.
Isn't that starting?
It's already started. So yeah. You're right.
All right. As always, man, we laugh but joke and whoa. Little rusty. My bad. Hey yo. I'm saying. Think of me as Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Drop 17 first game back. As always, we laugh but joke, but always serious. This is the OU Serious Podcast. Love.
One. Go Bills.